Hello guys, and doing this video one more time. So basically you can see this is my website, artofpeace.info, and in this website I post all my information about channeling and channeling I have, and I post questions and answers, and you can ask some questions here and I will answer through them through channeling. So about crop circles, how are they created? Now, this was the crop circle that put my intention most deeply. And just a few seconds ago, I was channeling this entity, and then the camera went off. And while doing channeling, it happens really often lately. All right, so how are they created? Let's keep it very short. The information that I received could be my imagination, or could be sent to me, because the channeling itself is quite interesting. So basically I would just share this idea, and you can choose it whether to accept it or deny it. It's up to you, and basically all channeling is about up to you. And okay, so let's start now. How to understand how is this created? Now basically, how is this created? It's mainly a result of energy reaction. We understand that we live in a physical reality, but the entities, the beings, the other civilizations more generally understand energies more and more deeply as part of consciousness, and energy as part of consciousness, and consciousness as part of energy, and the relationship between it. Also, they understand realities in more higher and more deeper levels than the levels that we understand. For example, we could accept that there is only physical realities as far as we can see them, but they will understand that physical reality is just a small part of more deeper levels of reality that they accept and they see more and more deeper. Now, how are these stamps created? Well, basically you can call it a stamp, a signature, and this signature or stamp is created firstly in astral levels, in the levels of energy levels. It's energetically created before it is put up here. So basically how can they create it energetically? Mainly they can imagine this drawing, or they can create it from a copy from something that is real. For example, maybe this being, this entity is real, and the message that he's putting out here in the circle, I will understand the binary code circle. There is some message here. I've read this message before. It was something like there is more love outside the universe, and so on and so on. And then well, basically this is again before created in a level of energy idea, or an astral idea, or an astral copy of something that is you could say real. And here you can see there are 3 alien ships right here. Now another thing is that now it's created energetically, and it exists somewhere in energetical level. So basically now what I do, if this is a copy, or this is created artificially by imagining this energy, it's created and it's a signature or a stamp of this energy representation. So sorry, I just paused the video because there was something at the door. So where was I don't remember. So basically it's signature copy of energy that's being created. So basically what I understand is that we, for example, create in a computer we could create a 3D house, for example, but this 3D image of this right here is created energetically in the, you can say, reality, and exists energetically, although we can see it or we cannot see it. Now what I understand is that basically those are 3-dimensional drawings created astrally, and then they are lowered down to this reality, and when touching this reality in a particular place, like this in the core field, they react, energy somehow connects to this reality, not even connects, but connects the grain field, and it energetically reacts to the astral energy signature that is being created, and it can create a stamp like this. Now what I didn't understand is that they've been said that these true drawings, or the drawings that have been set out to me, were that by connecting or touching this grain field, they can wipe out the grain itself and turning into powder, like powder, and then just wind blows away. It's like nothing is being mowed or lawned and so on and so on. But this is most interesting because I saw some these crop circles up closer. In some other pictures, it looked to me like they are just truck drive over and the grass is just leaning on the side. But I didn't quite catch this up. I didn't answer to them this question in particular. Another most important thing is that I understand about these crop circles that they are, for a reason of understanding humans, as that they are out there. They are out there. There are many beings out there. The most important thing that these crop circles carry is the communication between the human who asks this question and receiving answer. Now this right here is a particular response, as I understood, to government. That they don't like the things that the government is doing, and the government is pushing out some information to the cosmos, and they are replying to them, well, we are here, and if you are so smart, then solve this one out, what we have to say. And somewhere on the internet you can find the text that's been put out here, but basically I understand there will still be some decoded information. Now just before this I was channeling this entity, and he spoke and said that they want the governments to know that they are out there, and they are in some way pushing out that the governments are not doing and not taking them lightly. They should take them more seriously, because I understand the governments or so on are creating or are not creating but doing some nasty things. You can say destroying their ships, you can say maybe doing something bad to humanity or so on and so on, and they don't like what the governments are doing. So basically you maybe understand the really big leaders of the governments and so on, and they don't like what they are doing, and this response is that maybe not to the higher levels of government agencies, but the most maybe to some higher levels, that this is a response that you should take them more seriously and then follow their messages more, as if they are not put out that they want to destroy us or so on, but as if put out that they should start to realize that you are not following the law of universes, you're not following the laws of harmony, love, and familyships. Maybe you should start to listen to us more before maybe. Well, as I understand that now in our times, our civilization really depends on connecting with other civilizations for the sake of our own goods. The governments are maybe not wanting to participate and involve in this open family context between many other universes and other civilizations, and they are just maybe blocking some information, not giving some information, putting them away, blocking them from society, and so on and so on. So I hope this information helped you, and if you have any questions that you want to receive the answers through channeling, you can also write questions in the answer section, write your question here, and I will just reply to them. But keep in mind that many times many people ask questions and the entities want to know the question itself more specifically. For example, there was somebody asking here, what is the relationship between music and stories? That the questioner itself thinks that they follow the same pattern. It was here, structure formula. But I asked them and they said, okay, what relationship? What do you mean by relationship? Because stories and music are quite different. So basically, keep your questions as simple as it can be, and maybe later put out more, make me and them understand specifically what is your question, not in terms of maybe this, but specifically what you want to know. Okay, so thank you for listening, and you can also join this website, as I'm putting here many channeling videos from previous versions. Sorry, this is just internet loading up, and good luck and bye.